Sum of two numbers factorials is not equal to the sum whole factorial. Always we can write any number as n can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial or n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. Welcome to the session, dear students. In my last class, I gave some important problems and concepts of permutation of exercise 7.1. In today's class, we'll go ahead with exercise 7.2. So now in exercise 7.2, they want you to evaluate. Evaluate means what? Find the value of. So first question is 8 factorial. So in order to find 8 factorial, you should know what is n factorial. What is n factorial? Start from n, go on decreasing 1, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 into, still you should get, till you should get 1, keep continuing. For example, if you have 5 factorial, start from 5 into 1 less 4 into 1 less 3 into 1 less 2 into. Similarly, 8 factorial is what? Start from 8, 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Simplify this, you will get a number value. So that is multiply all the numbers, you will get it. Then they want second one, 4 factorial minus 3 factorial. So calculate 4 factorial and 3 factorial and subtract. What is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1 minus 3 factorial. 3 into 2 into 1. That is 4 3s are 12, 2s are 24 minus 3 2s are 6. 24 minus 6 is what? 18. You can write. So first find 4 factorial. What is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 4 3s are 12, 2s are 24. 3 into 3 factorial. 3 into 2 into 1. 3 2s are 6, 1s are 6. So 24 minus 6 gives you 18. So we have done this two. Next we have, is 3 factorial plus 4 factorial 7 factorial? Is it true? No. I can say it is no. How means? N factorial plus n plus 1 factorial is not sum of these two, or otherwise we can calculate. So take LHS. What is LHS? 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. Calculate this. What is 3 factorial? 3 into 2 into 1 plus what is 4 factorial? 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So you know 3 2s are 6 plus 4 3s are 12, 2s are 24. So that gives you what? 30. So you got 3 factorial plus 4 factorial. Call it as equation 1. So now you go to RHS. What is RHS? 7 factorial. What is meant by 7 factorial? 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. So now simplify this. So 5 4s are 20, 3s are 60, 2s are 120, 120 into 6, 7s are. You can see we got 30, but here we are getting something new. So 7 into 6, 42 into this. If you multiply, it will be more. 12 2s are 24, 12 4s are 48, 48 plus 2, 50. Are the same? So therefore 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not equal to what? 7 factorial. So is means no. Why? Because 7 factorial is 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. 7 6 are 42 into 5 4s are 20, 3s are 60, 2s are 120. Big number you will get. So LHS is not equal to RHS. From 1 and 2, here only you can stop. From 1 and 2, LHS is not equal to what? RHS. What is the conclusion? So always sum of two numbers factorials is not equal to the sum whole factorial. So 3 factorial plus 4 factorial is not 7 factorial. So you cannot add these two directly, remember that. Then we have compute 8 factorial by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. So to compute these kind of problems, first you should know a shortcut, or if you know n factorial, I can also write n factorial as n into n minus 1 factorial, or I can also write this as what, n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. Like that we can simplify. Now I'll take the given problem 8 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. Can I write 8 factorial as 8 into 7 into 6 factorial divided by 6 factorial into 2 factorial. So now further I can cancel these two. So 6 factorial cancels, and then we can write it as 8 into 7 into 2 factorial. You know 2 factorial is 2 into 1. Simplify this, 2 1s are 2 4s are. So 7 4s are becomes what, 28. So you got the answer. So first 8 factorial was there. You can write 8 into 7 into 6 till 1 is 6 factorial. Denominator we had 6 factorial. So these two cancels. So I am left out with 8 into, I am left out with what, 8 into 7 divided by 2 factorial is 2 into 1 divided, 2 1s are 2 4s are, 7 4s are 28. 28 is the answer. Next, if 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is x by 8 factorial, find x. Please understand, you cannot just compare and conclude. So we have to simplify. So whatever is given, you write as it is. What is given? They gave 1 by 6 factorial plus 1 by 7 factorial is equal to x by 8 factorial. I am writing what is given. See, in these two, I can write 7 in terms of 6. So can I write this as 1 by 6 factorial? Let it be. Can I write this as 1 by 7 factorial? Can I write it as 7 into 6 factorial is equal to x by, this I can write it as 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. So that I can take 6 factorial common and I can cancel the terms. So now in denominator of these two I have 6 factorial. I'll take 6 factorial common. 1 by 6 factorial if I take common, I am left out with 1 plus 1 by 7. Here I am having x by 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. Let it be. Now bring this term to this side. We need x is equal to, divided by, if it comes this side, it come into 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. Already we have divided by 6 factorial into 1 plus 1 by 7. Now simplify this. So now you can cancel 6 factorial. So I can cancel 6 factorial and 6 factorial. Whatever is left out I can simplify. So now 8 into 7 into LCM is 7. 7 plus 1 is equal to x. Again I can cancel 7. 7 and 7 I'll cancel. So whatever is left out will simplify. 8 into 7 plus 1 is 8 is x. So 64 is x. That is x is equal to what? 64. I hope all of you understood this. Always we can write any number as n can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial or n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. That's what I have done. So here I exhaust 6. So I'll reduce this. 7 factorial, can I write it as 7 into 6 factorial? So because I have 6 factorial here as well as here, I'll write 8 as what? 8 into 7 into 6 factorial. So 6 factorial can cancel and whatever left out you'll get it. Here taking LCM, 7 1s are 7 plus 1, 8 by 7 and 7 7 cancels. So outside we have 8. So simplify. Evaluate n factorial by n minus r factorial when n value and r value is given. See, formula is given. They want you to evaluate, simplify. That's it. So what is given? Solution. What is given? First part, n they gave 6, r they gave 2, and also they gave value. They want you to find n factorial by n minus r factorial. That is 6 factorial divided by 6 minus 2 factorial. So that is 6 factorial divided by 4 factorial. So now write numerator 6 into 5 into, can I write 4 factorial divided by 4 factorial. So further 4 factorial you can cancel. I can cancel 4 factorial and 4 factorial. I am left out with 6 into 5. What is 6 into 5? 6 5s are 30. 30 is the answer. I hope all of you got this. They gave the formula, they gave the values of n and r, substitute. So now second part of the question. So second part, in second part they gave n. What is n given in second part? N given in second part is 9, r given is 5, formula given is n factorial by n minus r factorial. So that will be 9 factorial by 9 minus 5 factorial, that is 9 factorial by 4 factorial, that is 9 into 8 into 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 factorial by 4 factorial. Now I can cancel 4 factorial. So I can cancel 4 factorial and 4 factorial. Simplify the remaining part. So simplify the remaining part. 6 5s are 30 into, now multiply the remaining values. So after you multiply this, you will get 15 120. So now I have done the second problem. These are the problems of exercise 7.2. So in exercise 7.2, they have given a few problems just to make you thorough with factorial. So dear students, in P and C, I have done 7.1 completed, 7.2 by this I completed. So now other than this, you should know the basics. So basics I started NPR. NPR formula is n factorial by what? N minus r factorial. And I told shortcut for this, if I ask you 8p3, directly take 8 and 3 terms, 8, 7, 6, that's all. And now we learned one more important concept. N factorial can be written as n into n minus 1 factorial, or you can also write, depending on the convenience, you can write n into n minus 1 into n minus 2 factorial. And one more interesting fact is 0 factorial. What is 0 factorial? 1. These are the basics which you should be thorough with. So in 7.2, we had 5 problems. I have solved all the 5 problems. I expect you people to sit and practice all and become thorough. And now, before I go to the next concept, I am repeating. So today you have done all these problems. We got the answers also. So in my next session, you will be having NCR. What is NCR? N factorial divided by n minus r factorial into r factorial. So this NCR stands for what? Selecting r things from n things. From what? N things, that is combinations. So now in my next class, I'll be going ahead with combinations. I'll expect you people to become thorough with 7.1 and 2 and the worked examples of NCERT. So we'll step into what? 7.3, where we'll link concepts of permutation and concepts of combinations also. And we have circular permutations and we have problems based on letters and words. So number of permutations of the letter Mississippi, like that, same and different questions will be there. So we'll be solving all those things. I hope all of you understood what I taught you. So I'll see you in my next session. So till then, sit and practice and become thorough. Thanks for attending. Thank you.